Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're only an hour behind where I expected to be, but we're starting off with a championship match straight out the gate. It's going to be Twarfing Van Sicely versus the Hellion for the UKWF Championship. Let's get to it. So let's see what else we got on the card. We've got the UKWF Championship as advertised right now. We've got Vera Elizabeth versus Violet Vega. Austin Black versus Daryl Woodham. We've got the Battle of the Clowns, Shifty versus Stitches. Paul Utaker versus Sabretooth Scott. Shamrock and Shenanigans versus Project Ego. Alva Siri versus Mrs. Utaker. And Eternity versus Alpha 2. That's Caleb James, Demented, and Ryan Matthews. So let's take a look at these two. Twarfing and the Hellion. Both members of Red Dragon Wrestling's roster. Hellion currently sits 0-3 in singles competition. Twarfing Van Sicely 4-2. So the Hellion, if he could pick up a victory here, would be one hell of a scalp, considering he's rank at the moment. The following match is scheduled for one fall, and is for the UKWF Championship of Red Dragon Wrestling. Introducing first, the challenger. Oh my god, where the fuck? You know when you make a mistake, you make a big one. He weighs this much, stands this tall. Here we go. He stands in at 6 feet 4 inches, always in at 325 pounds. Hailing from the pits of hell, known as P. Wall's Dungeon, he is the Hellion. And here he comes, your reigning champion, the UKWF and heavyweight champion of Three Lions Wrestling. Standing in at 6 feet 4 inches, weighing in at 250 pounds. Hailing from Cape Town, South Africa. He's the great tiger hunter, Twarfing Van Sicely. Twarfing Van Sicely, the champ. He's had one disqualification while holding this belt. Lucky for him, he can't lose the belt that way. But here we go. This is what this match is all about. That belt right there. The UKWF Championship. Sorry, that's disgusting. Here we go, 12th Van Sicely, your champ. Belt raised high. Gonna have to hand that over to Daffyd, our referee. Hellion getting a good look at that title. Both men looking focused. Here we go. Ring that bell. Ding, ding. Big right hand swing and a miss. Big Irish whip into the corner. 12th turning the Hellion around. Do-si-do around we go. Shoot in for the midsection. Big knee lift. Running lariat swing and a miss. Jumping. Clothesline there. Taking down 12th. Stiff kick down the spine. Helping the man up to his feet now. Shoots in. Gets the mount, raining down those palm strikes to the head. Now into the armbar. Big right hands to the forehead of the Hellion. Big forearm rocking the jaw. Collar and elbow type, nope. Snap head over. 12th now sat on his ass, hammer locked up. Looking to wrench on the arm, pulling it all the way over, and a dirty stomp to the wrist. Helped up to the feet. Hellion now German suplex dropping. 12th on his neck. Again helping him up onto the feet. Big right hand right between the eyes of 12th Van Sicely. 12th now helped up onto his feet again. Big knee lift and again working over the midsection. Big knee shot to the skull. 12th comes running in. STO takedown. Dragged away from the ropes. How you doing, Rob Michette? Down for the pin and only a 1 count. Up on the feet now. Big knee lift. 12th. What's he looking for here? Bringing him up. Stalling, slamming him down hard there. Kick to the midsection. Club and blow over the back. 12th turning to the crowd. Raising his arms. In celebration almost. Knee across the chest of the Hellion. Dragged away from the ropes now. Stomp into the arm again. Hellion, what's he looking for? Knee drop to the back of the neck of the Hellion, rubbing his face in the canvas as he taunts the crowd to cheer for him. Stiff kick down the spine. Being brought up to his feet. Pushed away. 12th shrugged down to the floor. Helped up to his feet again. Big right hand swing and a miss. Back elbow shot. Kick to the back of the calf. 12th now turns him round. Looking for the cross face. The Hellion trying to pull himself towards the ropes. Now trying to grab a hold of the referee. Powering through though. The Hellion lifting him up into the sidewalk slam. I think just running right through the Hellion there after that kick to the midsection. Stiff kick down the spine. The Hellion now laid out. Big stomp into the midsection, sitting him up again and going for that trapezius claw. gut shot by the head in. Right hand across the jaw. Comes running in, knee shot in again to the jaw. Grabbing him from behind. Slipped out, kick to the calf, club and blow over the back elbow shot by the Hellion. Kick to the hamstring. Chopping away at those thick old legs of the Hellions. 12th looking for the big European uppercut. There's the right hand into the jaw, and the Hellion now looking to put 12th away. Kick to the midsection. Setting him up. Into the arm bar. 12th trying to roll around. No. What's he looking for here? Got the arm locked up still. Wrenching back on the other one now. Looking to break the arm is Hellion. Slow to get up. Hellion big running lariat. A second lariat taking 12th down. Ducks under, off their ropes, jumping lariat, and down goes 12th yet again. 12th though rolling up onto his feet, and a running lariat just catches a glancing blow, taking Hellion off his feet. There's the big headbutt busting 12th open. Big kitchen sink knee takes 12th over. But 12th fighting his way back up to his feet now. Big forearm into the jaw. Hellion down on his knees, building up a head of steam, and a haymaker punch. Big uppercut, no, blocked. Headbutt there, driving 12th back down onto the canvas. Hellion now, kick to the midsection. What's he looking for now? Bringing him up, and here he goes back into that armbar. Wrenching on that arm, and there you see 12th desperate to try and break free of the hold. But all it does is give Hellion the option to try and snap the arm again. Here we go, bringing him up, ducks under the lariat, but 12th coming back with another. Stomping down into the midsection. 12th picking him up. Holy shit! That almost took Hellion clean out his boots. Down for the pin, there's the 1, the 2, and the 3. Put rocking the kitty to sleep. Cat's cradle there, and down he went for that 3 count. 12th Van Sicely retains the UKWF Championship, and will await to hear who his next opponent will be. But there you go, the winner, and still the UKWF champion of Red Dragon Wrestling, 12th Van Sicely. So 12th Van Sicely will have to decide who his opponent shall be for their next show. Who from the roster that he hasn't already fought for that belt will be next? I guess we'll have to stay tuned and find out. But we're going to go straight to a brawl. Apparently Gemma McAllister wants a piece of Ivy Pine, while Cougar tried to take out Angelita last week, or last episode of SWA. So now it looks like Gemma wants to try and take out Ivy Pine, but try and take the crown away from her, the Iron or the Women's KO Championship. So can Gemma ramp up the tension between Holy Hell and Intoxication for the next episode of SWA by laying claim to the Women's KO title? So here we go, bar brawl for the women's KO title. Straight out of the gate, these two fiery redheads. Bringing her up. But Ivy Pine landing on her feet there. Turns out Gemma McAllister around. They'll wind up the throw and over into the steel chairs goes Gemma McAllister. Helped up onto the feet now. Side headlock, knee lift into the chest. Big knee into the skull of Gemma McAllister. Ivy comes running in. Running bulldog onto the dance floor. Helped up onto the feet, tossed over towards the arcade zone. Shoots in for the legs, pop up DDT counter there by Gemma McAllister though. Catches Ivy Pine, stomped down into the midsection. Helped up, there's the boots into the head and the big boot right across the jaw of Ivy Pine. Ivy now helped up onto her feet and tossed over into the change boxes. Back elbow shot, they'll wind up the throw and over towards the DJ we go. That special arcade chair grabbed by Ivy Pine. Gemma McAllister trying to get up onto her feet. Chair shot across the back. And Ivy now standing, watching as Gemma rolls around in pain. Swing and a miss for the second time of asking. The chair grabbed and tossed from her grip. Now from behind, dragon suplex. Catches Ivy Pine there. Big knee drop right between the eyes of Ivy. Helped up onto her feet now. Tossed back over into the arcade zone we go. Big forearm, swing and a miss. They'll wind up the throw and, well, over towards the dance floor. We go again. Ivy Pine with that steel chair from the arcade in her hand. Trying to grab it and toss it into Gemma's head. Running lariat from behind, Ivy Pine. Now taking a stomp to the back of the skull. And now another stomp into the lower back. Steel chair in her hand. And oh no, swing and a miss there by Gemma. Swing and a miss again. Ivy comes running in, grabs the chair, tossing it away from Gemma's grip. Ivy now with a Russian leg sweep onto that wooden beam there. Trying to help her up. Big knee lift into the midsection. Gemma has her up on the shoulders. Big gut check. Stomp down into the midsection again. What's Gemma looking for here? The boots into the face of Ivy Pine. And the big boot again, taking her right off her knees. Helping her up onto her feet now. The super kick missing. Ivy Pine comes in. Tossing Gemma into the crate there. Club and blow over the back. Pump. Handle. Backbreaker. Helped up onto the feet again, scooped up on the shoulders. Gemma slips out the back door, inverted DDT. She calls that the wolf kiss DDT. Yeah, you wish. Brought up onto the feet again. Ivy now, they'll wind up the throw and over into the arcade zone goes Ivy Pine, laying on the carpet looking up at the lights. Ivy now caught. Package jumble, DDT on the carpet, not enough to put Ivy Pine out though. She's still in this. Ivy now with a back elbow shot right between the eyes. They'll wind up the throw and, well, back over we go in towards that trash can. Helped up onto her feet, standing drop kick, taking Gemma down. Gemma helped back up yet again. Scooped up, slipped around. Where are we going with her? Pop-up cutter. Kick to the midsection. DDT and Ivy Pine holds on to their title. Gemma McAllister unable to steal it away. So let's take a look at the ranks. What's that mean? Both these ladies over. So that's what now, 26.5 points for Ivy Pine. Gemma McAllister now dropping down to 70 points, or 70.5 points should I say. And now a women's KO record of 10-8. And Ivy now on a 2 and 3. So let's carry on with the rest of the show. So, a one-on-one action between, oh, it's the women's division, Vera Elizabeth and Violet, no, not Violet Black, Violet Vega. Let's go. So let's take a look at these two ladies. Violet Vega currently sitting in second position on 20.5 points. Vera Elizabeth down in fourth place on 17.5. Violet Vega with a 3 and 1 record. Vera Elizabeth 2 and 2. So take your pick here. Who you got for the victory? Is it Vera Elizabeth or Violet Vega? Vera Elizabeth, a member of Eternity, the new generation that's coming through, trained under one Mordrin Nightwalker. Violet Vega, a member of Vegalocity. But here we go. The following match is a Red Dragon Wrestling Women's Division match scheduled for one fall. Coming down to the ring first, standing in at 6 feet 5 inches, weighing in at 247 pounds, hailing from Finland. She is Vera Elizabeth. And here comes her opponent, standing in at 5 feet 7 inches, weighing in at 150 pounds. She's one half of the tag team Vegalocity, hailing from New York, New York. She is Violet Vega. So Violet Vega still trying to keep the lock on second place in the rankings. Vera Elizabeth with a victory here would leapfrog into second place. Here we go, bell rung. Collar and elbow type starting this off. Rear waist control, wrestling takedown there. Vera Elizabeth, although she's got the size and weight advantage, not really showing it there. Side headlock applied. Now the right hand right between the eyes. Collar and elbow tie up. Side headlock applied by Vera Elizabeth. Shot into the ropes for Violet Vega. Pushed across the ring we go. Step up into grease swing and a miss. Vera now helping Violet up onto her feet. Big Mongolian chop, too slow. Kick to the midsection. And there's the kick to the midsection returned. The leg takedown. Now the hammer fist raining down into the skull. Gut shot. Sweep the leg from underneath her. Now bringing Violet Vega back up onto her feet. Scooped up on the shoulders. Hip breaker into the power slam. Grab from behind, brought in through the ropes. Now the forearms into the lower back. The double knees into the spine, the back breaker. And there's the overhead kick as she's laid on the back, and Vera Elizabeth was coming in to grab a hold. Oh, I love it when Miss Jones gets authoritative. Big forearm into the face. Grab by the scruff of the neck. Dragged across the ring. There's the elbow shot into the midsection. Wow, some people. There's the boot into the chest. Nope. Barely the back suplex. Over we go. Brought up onto the feet now. Low kick there. Now chopping away at the chest of Violet Vega is Vera Elizabeth. And again, those big boots. Roundhouse to the side of the skull, and Vera Elizabeth is face down. Stomp into the lower back. Vera now stiff kick into the chest, and over leg caught dragon screw takedown. Helped up onto the feet now. There's the cutter by Violet Vega. Grabbed by the wrist, dragged away towards the center of the ring. Double stomp there by Violet Vega, sitting Vera Elizabeth up, stiff kick down the spine. Vera rolling away. Now locking in that bear hug. Center of the ring, nowhere to go, but Violet Vega putting in those elbows to the trapezius muscle, and there's the bell clap, breaking her free. Side headlock applied by Violet Vega, big knee lift there, jawbreaker by Vega, pop up neck breaker. There's the gut punch, back elbow shot, scooped up on the shoulders. Brought round, hot shot in the corner, stiff kick, no missed, discus forearm blocked, and there's another bear hug locked in by Vera Elizabeth, and again Violet Vega going to work with the elbow shots into the trapezius. Spinning back heel kick into the midsection, standing over the top, rolling cutter. A leg hooked on Vera now. There's the one and only a 1 count. This big woman from Finland not going down easy. Violet Vega, side headlock applied to her. Breaks herself free, kick to the midsection, swung away. Shooting knee shots into the chest, stepped to the side now. Stiff kick into the chest of Vera Elizabeth. Vera now eats a small kick into the midsection. Whipped into the rope she goes. Single leg drop kick. Pops up another single leg drop kick. Ducks under, catches the arm into the neck breaker. And Violet Vega now going for the pin. Down for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Getting closer is Violet Vega. Big forearm stumbles Violet Vega backwards. She slips out over the top and pushes Vera Elizabeth away. A rainbow cutter. Or tornado cutter. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. Violet Vega, what some may consider a scalp. Taking out the woman who had a clear weight advantage by almost 100 pounds, I believe. So that's Violet Vega picking up another victory, and now on 25.5 points, well and truly securing second spot at the moment, with a record of 4-1, just 1 victory behind the reigning women's champion at the moment. Vera Elizabeth dropping down onto 16.5 points. And a record of 2-3. So congratulations to Violet Vega on the victory. No sleeping on her, apparently. But we're now going to move into our light heavyweight division. Austin Black versus Daryl Woodham. So here we go. Austin Black, Daryl Woodham, the next matchup. Let's take a look at their singles records at the moment. Daryl Woodham 0-3. Needs a victory desperately here. Whereas Austin Black is 2-1. Austin Black sitting middle of the pack. Daryl Woodham third from bottom, thanks to his tag team rankings. But Austin Black on 7 points, could jump up, well, just one place at least above Kenji. He's way behind the man in third place, which currently is Nick Black, who has a perfect 4-0 record in singles competition. So take your pick here. Who you got, Austin Black or Daryl Woodham? The following match is a light heavyweight division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, standing in at 6 feet 1 inch, weighing in at 234 pounds, from Auckland, New Zealand, the Stone Cold Psycho, Austin Black. Might have to go pop a pill in a minute because my back is killing me. But here we go, Stone Cold Psycho down for the ring first. Let's bring on his opponent. Standing in at 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 235 pounds, by way of Liverpool, England. He's one half of the Comeback Kids. Daryl Woodham. So Daryl Woodham 0-3 in singles competition. The Stone Cold Psycho 2-1. That's right, 2-1. So can Daryl Woodham topple the Stone Cold Psycho and get his winning singles career on track? Here we go, collar and elbow type. Daryl now with the side headlock applied. Grabbing the arm into a key lock. Sweeping the leg from underneath Austin Black. Pushed away, comes running in, STO takedown there by Austin Black. Looking to bring Daryl Woodham up onto his feet now, scoops him up. Hip breaker into the power slam. Stomp down into the knee. Gut shot. Irish whip reversed into the corner goes Austin Black. Now the tornado DDT out the corner, driving that big ball dome of his into the canvas. Overhand left blocked, right hand, oh no, the left hand there. Kick to the midsection, leg caught and elbow shot to the top of the knee, and on all fours is Austin Black. Here we go. Tying him up. There's the suplex. Dragged away from the ropes, leg hook down for the count. It's the one and only a 1 count. Brought up onto the shoulders now. Gut buster. Off the ropes. Big knee shot to the side of the skull. And taking his time to meditate as Daryl Woodham rolls to the outside. Putting himself up on the apron. There's the big forearm by Daryl Woodham. Over the top rope. Landing at the feet. Grabbing a hold of Austin Black. And there he is straight away with a kick to the midsection. Float over into the DDT. Straight on Daryl Woodham's case. Low kick. Knee shot underneath the jaw of Daryl Woodham. Arm drag takedown though by Daryl. Overhand left blocked. Big forearm. Gut punch combination there by Austin Black in countering. And there's a stiff kick taking Daryl Woodham off his feet. Collar and elbow tie up, pushing Austin Black away. Jumping choke slam there, taking Austin off his feet. Tying him up again, another suplex. Leaning up against the ropes as the overhand right. Austin dropping down to one knee. Daryl Woodham now trying to grab a hold, and again there's the break free from Austin Black. The Manhattan drop. Picks him up, a second Manhattan. Fireman's carry takedown. Overhand right blocked, forearm into the face, staggers Daryl Woodham up against the ropes. There's the low kick. Now grabbing a hold. Springboard roundhouse there by Austin Black. Austin now has Daryl Woodham. Irish whip into the ropes, over the top rope and hard to the floor he goes. Elbow shot to the top of the arm. Stiff kick into the midsection, sending Austin Black over. Grabbing a hold of the wrist again. Elbow shot to the back of the arm again. There's the gut shot by Austin Black though as he fights his way up to his feet. The knee lift underneath the jaw. And Austin Black taking the time to drink in the crowd. Austin now tossed into the ring by Daryl Woodham. Rolling in after him. Daryl with the stomp to the back. Club and blow missing. Austin Black rolling out of the way. But there's the kick to the midsection. Scooped up. Shoulder breaker. Helped up onto the feet. Big knee lift there by Austin Black. Grab by the wrist. Big forearm rocking the jaw of Austin. Kick to the midsection. A leg hook down for the count. Here we go. There's the one and only a 1 count. Austin missing with that roundhouse kick to the midsection. The sit down pile driver. Austin Black now helped up onto his feet. Kick to the midsection again. There's the Moonraker. Leg hooked. Down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Daryl Woodham not finished there though. Austin Black slow to his feet. Kicking out of the Moonraker. And here comes terminal torsion, but too close to the ropes. Daryl Woodham shitting the bed there. Could have picked up the submission victory. Pop up into the neck breaker. Brought up onto his feet now. Big European uppercut cuts Austin Black down to size. Bringing him up onto his feet again. Austin Black though reverses, flatliner counter. Daryl Woodham up on his feet, catches the kick. A roundhouse to the back of the skull, and Austin Black now pulled up to his feet. Irish whip into the corner he goes. Double palm strike. Spun around. Irish whip across the ring into a corner again. Big boot though by Austin Black, fights his way free. Jumping knee shot to the back of the skull, missing. Austin now helped up. Irish whip into the ropes he goes. Flying forearm swing and a miss by Daryl Woodham. Spun around. There's the shin breaker. Suplex combination. Stomped down across the face. And Austin Black looking to put the lights out on Daryl Woodham. A black mass kick. Taking the time to meditate. Here's Austin Black now. Look at Daryl Woodham staggering around. The kick to the gut. The Dragon Slayer locked in on Daryl Woodham. But Daryl powering through. Rolling him over his shoulder. Grabbing him by the throat. But there's the kick to the midsection by Austin Black. And again, the roundhouse dropping Daryl Woodham down onto one knee. That kick into the midsection again. Leg caught this time. The jumping knee shot. Swing and a miss. Club and blow over the back. Grabbed up from behind. Club and blow by Daryl Woodham. Back elbow shot. Daryl now with a big gut shot. What's he looking for here? No, Austin Black countered with the gut shot. Whips him into the corner now. Midsection being worked over with these kicks by Austin Black. Scooped up. Sat up on the top turnbuckle. A little sloth-like there by Austin Black. Grabbing a hold. Top rope. The Falcon arrow from the top. Stomp across the face. And now Austin Black lifting Daryl Woodham with his boot. The black mass lights out. Doesn't go for the pin. What the hell? Tots that ass up. Sets him up for the German suplex. Adios, Pete. Have a good one. There you go, the Chelsea. Being beaten. The punch across the jaw. Daryl now kicked to the mid. No, the leg caught. The exploder suplex there by Austin Black. All hyped up is Austin Black now. Daryl Woodham slow to his feet. Turned around. Springboard roundhouse. Down goes Daryl Woodham. Stomped down into the midsection. Now bringing him up onto his feet. Daryl Woodham sidesteps. Kick to the midsection. Collar and elbow tie up. Daryl pushed back. Lufest press by Austin Black. Dragged away towards the centre of the ring. Leg hooked. There's the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Stomp across the face again and again. Look, Daryl being lifted on the boot. Black mass once again. Daryl helped up onto his feet. Sidestepping the advance of Austin Black. Irish whip into the corner he goes. Kick to the mid. No, the leg caught. Daryl Woodham bringing him up into the power bomb. Helping him up onto his feet. Arm drag takedown there by Austin Black. Kick to the midsection. Comes in. Kick to the midsection again. No, the leg caught. A roundhouse to the back of the skull. Tying him up on that middle rope there. And now what's Austin looking for? A big stomp into the midsection, driving the air out of the lungs. And again another stomp. Knee drop into the lower back. Daryl now grabbed by the throat. Face first into the turnbuckle, busted open, tossed to the floor. Middle rope, moonsault. Sitting Daryl Woodham up now. Slowly bringing him up onto his feet. Kick to the midsection. Looking to make him tap out with the Dragon Slayer. Daryl Woodham nowhere to go. Powering through. There's a snapmare over the kick to the midsection. Here we go, the pump handle. Here's the Moonraker. Leg hook down for the pin. The 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Daryl Woodham still waiting for that first victory in singles competition. But here he is lining up Austin Black. What the hell? Looking for terminal torsion. Austin Black saw the first attempt. Springboard lariat. Roundhouse, sorry. Double stomp to the midsection. Kick to the gut. No, the leg caught. Pops him up. Into the power bomb. Daryl Woodham now sitting Austin Black up. Stiff kick down his spine. Stomp down into the lower back. Now with the mount. Raining down. That little right hand to the face and a bitch slap across the chops. Side headlock applied. Just trying to wear down Austin Black now. Backing up into the... Oh no, he's going all the way up top. That's a bit of distance there for Daryl Woodham to cover. The moonsault. Austin now up on his feet. Kick to the midsection by Daryl Woodham. Fireman's carry takedown by Austin Black. Austin now bringing Daryl up onto his feet. Kick to the midsection. The stunner. The stone cold stunner. Dragged away, double stomp into the midsection. Woodham now brought to his knees. Roundhouse blocked though by Daryl Woodham. Jumping chokeslam missing. Kick to the midsection. Collar and elbow tie up and, well, Daryl Woodham pushing him back. But there's the gut shot by Austin Black. Irish whip into the corner, face down in the turnbuckle. Back elbow shot by Daryl Woodham. Irish whip into the corner, there goes Austin Black. Shoots for the leg and there's the knee shot into the ribs. The leg caught there. Daryl Woodham brings him up. Power bomb. Austin Black smartly rolling to the outside. Daryl now tossed back into the ring by Austin Black. Austin now slow underneath the bottom rope, bringing Daryl Woodham up onto his feet for the Lou Fez press to connect. Dragging him away from the ropes now towards the center of the ring. Leg hook down for the count. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. And Daryl Woodham's hunt for a singles victory remains wanting. Daryl Woodham now 0-4 in singles competition. 2.5 points to his name. Austin Black now on 12 points. 3-1 for victories. So your winner of this match, Auckland's own Austin, the Stone Cold Psycho Black. So congratulations, Austin Black. But where do we go now? Well, apparently we're going back down into the dungeon, because the Bastage is determined to beat the Heathen. For the Iron Skull Championship. He wants it back. So the Bastage versus the Heathen for the Iron Skull. So take your pick here, who you got for the victory. Straight out the gate, the Heathen with the running bulldog taking down the Bastage. Bastage now being helped up onto his feet. Back elbow shot there by Bastage. Overhand right blocked, rolled under the spin back heel kick into the midsection. The forearm rocking the jaw of the Bastage, but that was all it did. The wind up the throw and over towards the workbench we go. Steel chair in hand now with the Heathen. Swing and a miss. Bastage comes running in, grabs the chair and tosses it away from the Heathen. Now trying to grab him from behind, grabbing him by the scruff of the neck, bringing him over towards that workbench. They'll wind up the throw. Oh, no. Over towards the concrete and the pallets we go. Bastage now steel chair in hand, swing and a miss. Step up Insaguri, taking down the Bastage there. Heathen now bringing Bastage up onto his feet. There's the fireman's carry takedown. The gut shot. Grabbing him by the scruff of the neck and leading him over towards the pallets. There's the elbow shots by the Bastage trying to break himself free of the grip of the Heathen. Heathen now with a kick to the midsection. Comes running in. Rolling Bastage over. Bastage straight back up onto his feet. They'll wind up the throw and, well, over towards the boiler we go. Scooped up on the shoulders as the drop down onto the concrete and now the knee buried into the back. That bow and arrow stretch. The overhead kick there and Bastage, well, propped up by the iron girder there. Looking for those chops. Swing on wild and missing. The Heathen tossing Bastage back over towards the boiler. Scooping him up. Dropping him down on his skull. Bastage again being brought up onto his feet. Kick to the midsection. Brought up. Patella brainbuster. Stomped down into the midsection again. Bastage now having the knee drop down into the back of his skull and his face rubbed into the concrete as the Heathen gloats. Helped up onto his feet again. There's the back elbow shot. Collar and elbow tie up, pushed away. The wind up the throw and, well, falling to the floor goes Bastage as the Heathen picks up one of those oil drums. Oil drum across the back of Bastage. And no, gut shot as the Heathen was trying to go for a second shot across the Bastage. And there it is, straight across the head of the Heathen. Helped up, ducked under. Cobra clutch, Uranagi spiking the Heathen almost on top of that iron drum. Bastage now calling for the Heathen to get up to his feet. Perched up on that crate there, through the air, elbow drop right across the chest. The Heathen brought up onto his feet now. The one up the front, all tripping over the oil drum. Drop toe hold, or no, grabbing the hold of the leg, dropping Bastage face first into the concrete. The wind up the throw and, well, over, back across the boiler room we go. Helped up onto the feet now, kick to the midsection, the Heathen boot across the back of the head, and there's that forearm again, knocking out the Bastage. And that's the end of that. The Heathen taking down the Bastage again. Well, time to go for the battle of the clowns. So here we go, the battle of the clowns of Red Dragon Wrestling. Very indeed. Shifty, the Drunken Dragon, currently sits 0-2 in singles competition. Oh, I didn't sort that out, did I? Shit. My apologies, 1 second, just making sure I update something while I remember. Because apparently I didn't do it earlier. But here we go, coming down to the ring first in a super heavyweight title scheduled for 1 fall. Standing at 7'2", weighing 357 pounds from Columbus, Ohio. He's the Drunken Dragon Clown. Oh, am I still there? Am I gone? But here we have Shifty, who is 0-2. 0 points to his name. Going up against Stitches. Like I said, very different types of clown. Shifty, that happy-go-lucky, drunken dragon clown. Well, if we were to draw opposites, this is where we'd end up. We cannot confirm or deny that is one of our roadies' heads who went missing a while ago. For legal reasons, we cannot identify it. But standing in at 6 feet 6 inches, weighing in at 330 pounds. From no place in particular, is the clown known as Stitches. Stitches currently sits 2-0, a perfect record in the super heavyweight division. Not so perfect in the Iron Skull though. Has a victory over the former champion Hoss. Well, Shifty is a former super heavyweight champion in his own right. Rob, I've not got close enough to this man to ask if he drinks or not. Funny enough, I don't want to get anywhere near him. For some reason, the words struggle, cuddle come to mind. So, yeah, here we go. Stitches versus Shifty. Like I said, the battle of the clowns. What comes up on top, good or evil? Here we go. Daffy, the referee, rings the bell. Big hard Irish whip into the corner. Shifty coming in, takes a big elbow shot to the face. Grabbed up by the scruff of the neck. That rainbow afro draped over the rope now. Shifty brought up to his feet. Oh, trying to take the head off Shifty as Stitches there. That decapitator. Big knee lift into the midsection. Carter grabbing him by the chokehold and a big headbutt. Stomping down into the knee. Stitches. Oh, he's laughing. Oh, he's... What the hell? Shifty now putting himself up on the outside. Oh, what the... Stitches taking a chunk out of the head of Shifty there. Big hip toss over the top rope. And now we're laying in the punches into the side of the skull. Stitches now grabbing him by the throat. Pushed back low by Shifty. Shifty with a snap jab. Elbow shot to the top of the dome. Helped up. Tying him up. Sit down pile driver. Stitches again brought up onto his feet, scooped up onto the shoulders of Shifty. Shifty now round and round we go into the cutter. Stitches now trying to pull himself up on the ropes. There's Shifty though, helping him up onto his feet again, picking him up, backdrop suplex. Wrenching that arm around. Overhead kick there by Stitches. Held up onto his feet. Fakes out the back elbow shot, delivers a DDT instead. Right hands right between the eyes of Shifty as Stitches sits on his chest and a bitch slap across the face. Shifty now being helped up. Stitches has his arm wrenched and shoulder block takedown there by Shifty. Shifty now bringing him in, cravat, pile driver. Or should we say... Shifty getting all fired up. Stitches trying to put himself up in the corner. Big Irish whip across the ring we go. Nope, do-si-do around we go into the corner goes Shifty. Shooting in for the midsection. Stitches caught and driven down with the DDT. Held up onto his feet now, grabbing the arm, wrenching it round. There's a big forearm rocking the jaw. Jumping choke slam, missed. Kick to the midsection. Big lariat takes down Stitches. Stitches pulls the punch. Oh, they both went for the same move, I believe. There's the cutter. Shifty taking their time to gloat to the crowd. Overhand right. Shifty trying to grab a hold of Stitches, missing with the overhand. Brought up onto the feet now. Kick to the midsection. Big knee lift across the jaw and Shifty now dragged out the corner. Overhead kick though by Stitches. Stomped down into the chest and again now the knee. Working over the legs of Shifty. Shifty going for the Fujiwara armbar but too close to the ropes. The referee calling for the rope break. Shifty now with a DUI. But Stitches straight up on his feet, up on the shoulders now. Brought over into the corner, the snake eyes. Spun around, sat up on the shoulders, reaching through. The broken halo, there's the one, the two, and, well, Stitches kicking out on two. Shifty laying in wait, but Stitches rolling out underneath the bottom rope. Stomped down on his feet. Oh, what's Shifty doing? Shifty going to the outside. The DDT on the ring apron. The crowd loving what they see there. Shifty now with the low kick. Big forearm rocking away, pushed away there by Stitches, now tossed into the ring. Stitches follows up. Shifty laying face down, ass up, help to his feet. Big overhand right by Stitches. Now look at the elbow shots right into the throat, lifting him up, driving him down, and Shifty could be in trouble here because here's the pin, the leg hook, 1, 2, and the kick out by Shifty on 2. Shifty being helped up onto his feet again. The bell clap blocked by Shifty. The jawbreaker though by Stitches comes in, jumping choke slam, taking down the drunken dragon clown. Jumping lariat, rolling all the way over. Shifty now back up on his feet again, ducks under the lariat, flying forearm, catches Stitches. Another flying forearm. Ducks under the lariat from Stitches, picks him up, spine on the pine. Shifty now all fired up as Stitches crawls to the corner. Gets himself out of the corner quickly. Shifty. Wow. Planted hard into the canvas there by Stitches. Big scoop and power slam into the pin. Leg hooked for the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Stitches brings Shifty up onto his feet, has him up on the shoulders, driven down hard, leg hooked. Surely that head's underneath the bottom rope. There's the 1, the 2, and again Shifty gets that shoulder up, and Stitches now starting to lose his patience with the referee. Big palm strikes into the midsection, no blocked. Shifty now looking for the Zanthrax slam. Brings Stitches up to his feet. The overhand right blocked. Big left hand by Stitches. The backdrop and falling to the floor hard goes Stitches. Shifty now slides to the outside to follow after him. Big gut punch there by Stitches. Bell clap missed. Grabbed by the throat, and there's the headbutt by Stitches, now driving him down into the canvas. Missing with those double slaps. Stitches tossed face first into the ring post. Held up onto his feet. The leg caught. Brought round. Almost tossing him straight back into the ring there. Stitches now tosses Shifty into the steel steps. Shifty popping back up onto his feet as well. Stitches just laughing towards the crowd. Big European uppercut. And again Stitches taking the moment to laugh towards the crowd as Shifty pulls himself up on the ropes. The gut punches. Now choking him out over the top rope. Slinging him back into the ring. A leg hook down for the pin for the 1, 2. And again Shifty kicking out on 2. Shifty with a kick to the midsection. The Irish whip into the corner we go. Rolling him out. What's Shifty looking for here? Climbs to the middle rope. Diving with the fist drop right between the eyes. Well, the referee getting involved here, telling Shifty to back away while he checks on Stitches. Shifty gave him a moment, now picking him up onto his feet. The right hand blocked. Jumping it. Oh. Stitches took a bite there, and well, Shifty's been busted open. Don't know where the blood's coming from because his face is so well painted we might not notice. The leg hook now by Stitches for the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2 again by Shifty, but Shifty's sitting up now. Oh, he's got him by the giggleberries. Oh, the Gingangoody's crushed between Stitches' fingers. Oh, back elbow shot. Grab. Oh no, the fingers down the throat. Shifty could be done for. There's the pin. Dafford count it out. There's the 1, the 2. And Shifty got the shoulder up. Where's Stitches going? He's climbing up onto the middle rope. Big body splash. Stitches looking a little worse for wear. Hard to breathe. Grabbing Shifty by the wrist. Nope. Tossed down. Rolled up. Helped up onto his feet now. Scooped up. No, Shifty. Eats a big knee lift there by Stitches. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck by that rainbow afro. Face first into the turnbuckle. Do-si-do. Around we go. What the hell is this? Shifty now. Big body splash in the corner. Scoop Shifty. Kicks the legs out face first into the canvas. Goes Stitches now. Brought up onto his feet. There's the DUI. That could be the end of Stitches right there. Grab by the throat. Brought up to his feet now. And again, Shifty kicking the legs from underneath him. Face first into the canvas. Laying in wait as Stitches gets up. We could be about to see another Zan, Frax, Slam. Shifty helping Stitches up onto his feet again. Grabbing him by the throat, but this time Stitches tossing him across the ring. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, looks to put the booty in the face. Shifty dodging out of the way though. Scooping him up. Dafford, the referee, is out. There you see Stitches with the elbow shots into the head. Jumping lariat rolling through. Stiff kick down the spine. And Stitches now bringing Shifty up onto his feet. The big right hand. Now laying in those elbow shots. Picking him up. Dumping him down. And Stitches hooks the leg for the 1, 2, 3. And it looks like the undefeated streak of the Killer Clown, Stitches, continues. .5 points. He's now 3-0. Here's Stitches. Shifty now on -1. 0-3 in singles competition. These clowns truly are polar opposites. Sorry for anyone that has epilepsy. But there you have it. The winner of this match, Stitches. Stitches has now beaten 1 super heavyweight champion. He's now beaten a former super heavyweight champion. Will Wade Braddock survive? Where's he gone? Whoa, 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 who? What? 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 Ooh, ooh. No. No, that's a big no. It's a no from me. Yeah, yeah, we're done. We're moving along. So who we got next? Paul Utaker versus Sabertooth Scott. Here we go. Sabertooth Scott, Paul Utaker, singles action. Let's take a look at the ranks here for these two. Paul Utaker with a record of 1-2. Sabertooth Scott 2-0. So can Paul Utaker take away the undefeated streak of Sabertooth Scott? With Sabertooth Scott going to power on through. And continue his undefeated streak, trying to climb those ranks. But here we go. Here's the air, the darkness. Standing in at 6 feet 10 inches, weighing in at 320 pounds. Hailing from the pits of hell. He is Paul, a U-taker. Paul U-taker, obviously a member of the U-taker family, looking to sit upon the throne when his father decides to retire. Here over in Red Dragon Wrestling, the U-takers spread far and wide across their country. Angelita up in Scotland, Mr. U-taker over in London, England, Mrs. U-taker and Paul U-taker here in Wales. But let's bring on his opponent. Standing in at 6 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 245 pounds, by way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. One half of the Nightmare Crew. He is Sabertooth Scott. Paul U-taker didn't even flinch when those flames came up. Here we go. Daffyd, ring the bell. Collar and elbow tie up. Rear waist lock applied. Brought up. Face first into the canvas. Now into the side headlock and the right hand right between the eyes. U-taker now. Collar and elbow tie up again. Getting the rear waist control, and again wrestling takedown by U-taker. Still holding on to that waist control, picking him up. So, slips out, gets the waist control of his own now. Wrestling takedown into the side headlock. Big right hand between the eyes of U-taker now, returning fire. Scooped up. Brought over, no, elbow shots into the side of the head. Scott breaking himself free. Fireman's carry takedown, no, by U-taker as Scott tried to grab a hold of him. Got shot there. Big left hand. Irish whip into the corner goes Scott. Big knee lift there. Pull back lariat taking down Scott. Stomp down into the chest. Now from behind the mount. Forearms right across the forehead. Helping him up. Scooped up. Scoop slam there off the ropes. And there's the big leg drop across the chest. Scott now being helped up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Bringing him through DDT. Paul U-taker. A big man to be going up top. But there he is. Diving in with the leg drop. Nothing but empty canvas there for him. Nothing to cushion his fall. Whipped into the corner now. Scott hits a back elbow shot. Snapped over. Stiff kick down his spine. Scott rolling out the ring, thinking he's safe, but U-taker quick to go after him. Overhand right blocked by Paul Utaker. Scooped up on the shoulders, brought round. And there's the pop-up cutter taken down Scott. Utaker now tossed over towards the steps, tripping over a fallen face first. Helped up onto his feet and again tossed into the steel steps this time. Scott tossing Utaker into the ring apron, rib cage first. And now tossed into the ring. Being helped up onto his feet by Scott. There's the big headbutt. Grabbing him by the scruff of the neck. Utaker now being led over towards the ropes. Scott with eating the elbow shots into the midsection again. Utaker breaking himself free. The Irish whip into the ropes goes Scott. Big boot swing and a miss. Scott grabbing him up. Straight jacket. German suplex. Stiff kick down the spine. Scott now trying to pull Utaker up to his feet, but step up in Seguri. Big forearm, no, grabbing him by the scruff of the neck instead. Leaning him up against the ropes. The kick to the midsection, the leg was caught. The running bulldog by Paul Utaker. Stomped down into the lower back and now grabbing him by the throat. Trying to choke him out on the floor there. Uppercut, nope, blocked. Scott snapping him over, rear chin lock apply, trying to wear down Paul Utaker. Bringing him up onto his feet. There's the big gut shot. And again another gut shot. Snapped over. Knee driven into the back, no. Dodging out of the way with Scott there. Rolling kick, no. Swinging a miss, kick into the stiff kick, into the ribs. Now a stiff kick followed up. Helped up onto his feet now. Paul Utaker scooping him up on the shoulders. And here comes that pop-up cutter. Again taking down Scott. And again Scott rolling to the floor. Utaker following him out to the floor once again. Big forearm across the back. Tossed into the ring goes Scott. And where's Utaker going? Thought he was about to walk up the rampway. Paul wrenches that round. Hammer locking him up. Big lariat dropping him down onto the arm. Nowhere to go for Sabertooth. Scott there sits him up. Utaker now looking to bring him up. No, Scott with the gut punch. Breaking away a little bit, fakes out the elbow shot. Scooped up into the double knees into the chest. The lung blower, 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. The shoulder up there by Scott. Set up now. Paul Utaker bringing Scott up onto his feet. The big boot. Look at Scott trying to get up. Paul Utaker laying in wait. Big Uranagi side slam. And again Scott trying to get up to his feet. Paul Utaker straight on his case. Kick to the midsection. Kicking out into the DDT. Rolling Scott over. Sits him up. What's Utaker looking for now? Scott with a big gut punch. Puts any stop to whatever Utaker had planned for him. Helped up. Scott now looking for that scoop slam, but too much. Paul Utaker with the gut shot. Scoops him up on the shoulders, and there's the pop-up cutter yet again. Rubbing Scott's face in the dirty ring mat. Disrespect shown there by Paul Utaker. Utaker now looking for the cut. Nope, pushed away. Bailed toss. Oh, holy shit. Tossing him by that big bull dome of his. Spinning him through the air. There's the arm drag takedown by Scott. Scott now. Irish whip into the corner we go. Big knee lift. Paul Utaker tosses him into the corner. Overhand right blocked. Utaker tossed into the corner now. Do-si-do, around we go yet again. Utaker now, what's he looking for? Turns Scott around. Face down into the turnbuckle, back elbow shot by Scott, Irish whip over the top rope and hard to the floor goes Paul Utaker. Kick to the midsection, tying him up, pump, handle, neck breaker, over the knee. Into the ring goes Scott now. Paul Utaker quick to follow in. Kick to the midsection, the leg caught, the elbow to the top of the knee, the guillotine choke. Too close to the ropes. That could have been Scott's victory right there. But now he's hooked the leg down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out just in time by Paul Utaker. Kick to the midsection, leg caught, folded up into the German suplex. Scott being brought to his feet now. Utaker the kick to the midsection, setting him up, looking for the last ride. Pin locked in. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. And just like that, Saber-Tooth Scott's unchallenged record of 2-0 now becomes 2-1. Let's update the rankings. Paul Utaker now on 11.5 points on a chart of 2-2-0. Saber-Tooth Scott 2-1 on 13 points. So no change in the rankings between these two. Paul Utaker still falling behind. But what we've got next is a tag team match. But I'm going to have to disappear for just a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back. So bear with me. I'll be right back.